shit with rap if you want. Hey, I imagine that the dribblers will be landing shortly. Good evening to everybody. I made some claims. I have facts to substantiate my claims. Let's get it in. Boom, boom, boom. Very disturbing interview, man. King Mario, what's good? Preparing for the night. Beat to that. Share this live. Share this live. Share it. It's going to be a good one. Share this live, man. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about editing. We're going to talk about video editing. Tweet, what's up? Lena Lean. He said Odom had them strokes. No, we don't talk about it. We're not going to put it on Lamar because they could have edited it. They could have edited. There's an editing process that happens before the footage gets to the internet. It goes on an editing room table. You feel me? And the person that edits that shit, they get to listen to that shit over and over and over and over because they editing it. They pulling it back. They cutting it. They, stretching it. They moving it over here. And they constantly playing it back over and over and over again. So that the editor gets a good dosage of what the fuck is contained within the content. Who did that editing? A lot of these podcasts, I hope I don't leave anybody out. When it comes to these rappers, their podcasts, they're terrible. They're terrible. Only one is legit, thorough, potent, repeatedly is Talib Kweli. Everybody else is selling a personality. Everybody else, it's not about the guest. It's not about the guest. They selling a personality and shit, right? Yeah, that's they selling to you, a personality for 3 hours, 2 or 3 hours. It don't even take that long to get your shit off. How do you conduct an interview with a motherfucker and people leave there after being there for 2 hours and don't even get nothing out the interview? Don't even get nothing out the interview. Ray said Nori don't give a fuck, obviously, because when Lamar asked him, he like, damn, man, like on some Queen shit, man, like I'm not feeling this. Nori told him, you can Google you. Nori told him, you can Google you. I interviewed Victor Page. Victor Page was getting high. Drinking, got his eye, blew out his motherfucking head and shit. You don't bring that shit up. You don't talk about this. You don't bring nobody on your platform to alienate them. I hate that it happened like that in public, but it's an indication that they need to leave this shit to the professionals. I wouldn't jump out there and start writing raps. Y'all shouldn't try to do this, especially not with an experienced writer and shit. You know what I mean? Will you speak on Slim Thug and Scarface catching the coronavirus? I think any ailment right now is being attributed to the fucking coronavirus due to a lot of fucking hype and shit like that. I seen Scarface in person some months ago. I seen him in person. He couldn't handle the regular common flu right now. You know what I mean? So they say he attained something, he probably did, because he don't look good in person and shit. Like he don't look healthy. Shouldn't say he don't look good. He don't look healthy in person. Like you could tell that he might be having some health problems and shit. Nori is about views. He's a scumbag. I hope he finds his liver in his pillowcase. We got speaking of the coronavirus, right? The coronavirus weakens the immune system. You feel me? So the whole task of drinking liquor is dead and out the gate. That ain't what's up. Since we talking about drink champs, right? This is a platform that promotes and markets alcoholism to the hip hop community in the name of corporate America. Ciroc, you know, they're corporate sponsors. They're going to force that shit down your throat. They're going to force that shit down your throat, Drink Champs, on behalf of liquor, on behalf of these liquor companies and shit. Force this shit down your throat for a few hours. And that's what they're serving us. That's what they're serving us. That's what they're serving us. He said, yo, he looked crazy on there. Some people said he had a stroke. I don't know what it was and shit. He was made to feel uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? When I step to y'all, when I get on this platform, I'm bringing life. Life information and shit. Before this calamity even hit, we've been over here doing juicing. We've been over here doing the ginger. We've been over here working out, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? We got to preserve and promote a healthy lifestyle. Shit, straight up. If you go watch the interview on Drink Champs, that's sad. That's sad that somebody could humiliate a motherfucker like that. In the name of views, somebody stood back and watched that shit, right? And knew they shouldn't have put it out. Knew the internet should have never seen it. They didn't give a fuck about Lamar Odom. Man, what? Man, we about to get these views. And that's what's going to happen. When y'all leave here, y'all going to go watch it. I mean, it's out now, but that was their whole objective and shit. He told him, you can Google you. My nigga, what are you saying? What the fuck is you doing right now? What the fuck is you doing right now? Are you up here talking about my NBA championships? Are you talking about me winning titles and shit? Are you talking about me hitting buzzer beaters in the NCAA tournament? You not. You over here trying to make a fool of me, my nigga. In the name of views and shit. He could have conducted an interview without doing all of that. If Lamar Odom was over here, classic. You already know. We talking about Ron Artest. And you know what's funny? Nori knows Lamar Odom's history. He knows Lamar Odom's shit. He knows his storyline. They from out there. They from Queens. He know that nigga. He know what the fuck is. Goddamn. That shit was pathetic. Gully stopped that's his man, and that's a fact. If that's his man, why would he make him feel uncomfortable and then put the shit out to the world for the world to see it? Why would he do that? The fuck? These rappers, they need to write raps. They need to do music. They taking the easy way out. It's politics involved with music. First off, you got to be nice. The production got to be right. The song has to be good. Then you got the budget and market it and shit. These niggas are cutting corners. A lot of these artists, their music aged terribly. I'm gonna say that again. A lot of these artists, their music aged terribly. And you know, when you watch these guys, you sit back, you'll watch them try auto-tune, you'll watch them try, drill beats and anything that goes with the fucking trends. And then when shit don't work, now they trying this because, I guess the podcast thing is the great escape for a lot of people now. Lamar Odom could have did a lot better going to Matt Barnes and Stack 5's platform. It's a couple of the other ones that's dope, but the guys who are former MCs who are doing this shit, with the exception of Talib Kweli, the Smoke Box is good too. That's Be Real with them and shit, but the rest of these guys, they need a writer. And you know what's funny? They don't have no creative control over these platforms because it don't belong to them. So the questions that's being asked, everything that's going on, they have to clear that with somebody else. That ain't Nori. That table, the microphones, that shit don't belong to Nori. That's all corporate shit. And somebody in corporate had a hand in letting that shit be released. They like, it's a hot story. It's Lamar, the Kardashians. Fuck how he looks. Put it out. That's what happened. Pathetic. And I think they really need to sit back and watch my interviews, man, and learn how to professionally dissect somebody through dialogue. Learn how to be a reciprocal. Don't overtalk the artist. Don't overtalk the guests. You dig what I'm saying? It's an art to this shit. There's tact involved. Leave this shit to the professional. What you think about 50 and Trav? Saying to me that like them niggas was mad at 50 Cent over money and shit. Everything was about money. Motherfucker ain't got to take care of my mom. Motherfucker ain't got to take care of my mom, yo. Straight up. That's my mom. I'm going to take care of her by any means, even if it involves a ski mask. That's my mother. I have an ego and a great deal of alpha masculinity. I'm not asking nobody for no fucking money. I'm not asking no nigga for no fucking money. You see that shit public now. You see what happens? You see what happens? How did the information get out that Yayo borrowed 5,000 and shit? How did that get out? If only him and Mayweather was there, how did the information get out that he was fucked up and he borrowed 5,000? It's crazy. Looked it bad. Looked it bad. Sounds like you got an issue with Drink Champs. I got an issue with everybody that do the same thing as me. It's called competitive nature and shit. I'm better than them niggas. And it'd be 3 of them at a table. That's 3 brains, 3 sets of eyes, 3 sets of ears, and they can't do nothing with the dribble. You dig what I'm saying? Nobody at these tables are doing any research. The questions aren't riveting. Did y'all see my last run? Did y'all see the Shaquille O'Neal interview I just dropped about Biggie and Shaq's song, You Can't Stop the Rain? Come on, man. Come on, man. It's not my fault. Did y'all go? My man said, Gully, take it easy. Man, this is a contact sport. It's a contact sport. Be careful what you put on the internet. If we see it, we have the right to critique it. I don't like how Lamar Odom was treated. If it was white people that did that to him, y'all be going crazy. Y'all be going crazy. Straight up. Cringe, right? And he's like, damn, man, what's up, man? Like, damn. And Nori says, you can Google you. You can Google you. My nigga, what are you trying to convict me on camera or something? Like, are you trying to put a tag on me? The fuck you mean you can Google you? This me and you know each other. You mean to tell me that you feel that you can get better information about me off Google than asking me face to face and you my man? Come on. Come on. Go watch it. I'm not reaching. That shit was terrible. I watched the same thing that y'all watch. I watched the same shit. And I like Nori music. Never felt that. I mean, and I like Nori as a person. I like his music. I always listen to. I didn't feel that. You know that what I'm saying is, I don't know, directed at him per se. I just feel that the liquor, the line of questioning, the finished product, some sucker shit. Straight up. Nori pulled a Gail Oprah. That's exactly what he did. That's exactly what he did. You good, bro. I feel you. He was saying basically he didn't speak on a lot of shit, which it should have been left alone. You got the right to come on. I ain't asked Sean Branch about no fucking murders and no shit like that. I ain't asked none of these niggas about nothing that's immoral. You can conduct a fucking interview and you can have an exchange of information with somebody without doing that shit. Period. Period. Why would you well, me personally, I wouldn't compromise my finished product for views and shit. I feel I put out hot shit. That shit gonna bump anyway. Drink Champs. Drink Champs is not a journalist podcast. It's entertainment. Were you entertained were you entertained by the recent Lamar Odom interview? Tell me. They do that on some Trump shit, trying to go viral. You see Gilly and Queens flip online. That was yesterday's news. Is liquor involved? What do you expect? The finished product, exactly what they gave us, some bullshit. So let me see. I've been on here 15 minutes. I'm gonna stay here a bit, answer a few of these questions. Shout out to everybody who's in the chat this evening. I appreciate y'all for coming through. I got no problem saying I'm the best out. I don't got no problem saying I'm the best out. When you come here, you leave with something. You leave with something. Tell a friend, tell a friend and shit. You know what people gonna tell about the Lamar Odom interview? You know what the trending topic gonna be? You should have seen how they did Lamar. Can't nobody even remember anything positive that came. Was anything good come out of the interview? Anything good? Hell no. That's pain, not comedy. Nori gets by on being an entertainer and having personal relationships with people. If it wasn't for that, he wouldn't have a successful podcast. I just said a lot of these podcasts, they're selling a brand and an image. They selling, these rap artists. They selling them. That's what draws someone to the platform to begin with. It ain't like they have a track record of covering media or anything like that. They're hip hop artists and shit. It was meant to play him like a sucker in front of us. Big Gully, respect from the Jews in Odessa. Subscribe to my channel. If this is your first time hearing me go live. We got 750, 757, Norfolk. What's good? Oh, the Godcast. Pardon me. I can't leave Lord Jamar and Rod Dig out. They got a nice show. Talib Kweli shit is crack. Everybody else, they need a writer. They need a writer. Straight up. Watch everything. I do. Shout out to Detroit. Willie D. I left Willie D out. Pardon me. Willie D should have been at the top of my list of rappers who have a great podcast. Willie D be fighting the power with his platform. You get information whenever you tune in. Whenever you tune in to Willie D. Doggy Diamonds is ill. Doggy Diamonds isn't a rap star. How about Crooked Joint? Nah, man. These niggas shit ain't no good, yo. It ain't no good. It's not. You can find dudes on here with half of the reputation with dope content. Doc Hicks TV. Doc Hicks be bombing consistently on the regular and shit. He don't have half the reputation that a lot of these guys getting right away because they're a rap star. They're not doing no fucking work for real. They're not putting out no good content. They just putting them in the same room and cutting on cameras and shit. And yes, that whole fucking interview Lamar Odom did with Nori could have been edited. It didn't have to look like that. That shit viral in a motherfucker now. That shit's gonna be on the internet forever. It's gonna be talked about forever. If it might be on Stephen A. You know they ain't got nothing else to talk about. He said, what about Gene? All of these people that y'all name in Star Report, 139 The Beat, they're not rappers. Star isn't a rapper. Who crowned you king, fam? Me. The dribble god. I crown myself king. And I back that shit up with content. I'll start bombing all through the night right now. Fresh shit. Straight up. That's the thing. But that's what keeps me talking big shit. I outwork all these niggas. I talk big shit. These niggas don't be bored no flights. Don't be arranging shit. They don't risk anything. These niggas, in order to attain something, you got to go out on a limb to get that fruit. These niggas don't do that shit. Kidding me? Come on, man. You can't be serious. He said, what about Pop-A-Lot? Don't make me laugh, man. Shout out to Tax Tone, him, Star. It's a few guys that, took off in the lane of, podcasting and shit like that. This shit ain't new. Some people been doing this shit for 15 years and shit. Like, it just caught on to the rest of the world. There's some people that's been podcasting forever and shit. Your interactions on this chat is crazy. Yeah, you got it on the YouTube media. Vlad wasn't doing a lot of our black iconic people. He wouldn't even be a topic. Nah. Mm-mm. Nah. You felt like Nori knew what he was going to do when he was going to do that interview. The way Drink Champs was too spontaneous for them to really have a writer who's probably actually written a show. I think the writing stops after they've attained the artist, after they, the guest, after they've attained the guest. I think that's about it, man. They let Nori take over with his personality. That's what we like. Nori, make some noise. Like, Nori's the fucking ringmaster and shit. That's what makes it work. But he's wrong for the way he did Homeboy, period. Vlad is a Jew from Ukraine. We know him. Nigga said Tony Yayo trapping. I wonder what strange Yayo got. I said earlier, shit, niggas gonna be pulling up in Queens hitting Tony Yayo in the DM like, yo, bro, could I cop? The Bryce Wilson interview, part 1 and 2, fire. Jeff Hamilton. I got several pieces of that. I think I only put out 2 so far and shit. More to come. I'm gonna hit y'all with one of those tonight. This shit ain't about nothing. I'm the quarantine king, man. I'm built to last and shit. This shit gonna continue. Drink Champ signed like 5 deals. Yeah, they got that alcohol endorsement. That's cool. I choose to feed my people ginger and turmeric and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to. Why the nigga podcast got to be a bunch of niggas getting drunk? Why the black podcast got to be like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure Nori ain't the first person to pour somebody a drink on a podcast, but I'm just saying, like, what the fuck? He said, fan bogus for throwing Yayo in the bushes. Can't let no man handle you like that, man. Niggas better get to the fucking gym, yo. Better get to the fucking gym, yo. You get thrown in the bushes, totally disrespecting your sneaker game, man. I was trying to focus on his shoes, see what he had on. Like, oh, stop. No, don't. Not in the bushes. That wasn't the first time he's probably been jacking his homies up. He seemed like that type of nigga and shit. Oh, man, get the fuck off me, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you? Fucking put you in the bushes. What the fuck's put you in the bushes? That's some real Debo shit. Motherfucker show up and throw you in the bushes. Grown man. Oh my goodness. Let me get off that. We got to continue to lock up. We got to go again. Oh, you grabbed me from behind, pimp. We got to, that's what it is? That's what you want to do? I mean, if they had some acrimony about the Floyd Mayweather situation and 50 showed up and jacked him up there, that's cool. They didn't have to film it. He did it in the backyard. He did it in the back. Niggas getting thrown in the bushes in their backyard. They recorded it. You get thrown in your bushes, man. That's motherfucker said he won't. They treated him like Jazzy Jeff on Fresh Prince. Remember they used to throw He used to throw Jeff in the bushes all the time. Oh, shit. Odom embarrassing himself. He got himself too drunk. They should even offered it to him if he in recovery. If he in recovery, why would they even offer it to him? They could have gave him something else to drink. Or they could have just gave him the tiger bone one time, and that's that. Said 50 niggas scared of 50 because he got hands. We got to see. Who was the dude with Lamar? Y'all subscribe to the channel, man. It's almost 900 people here. Get the likes up, will you? We're going to put this one straight in the search engine. This shit need to go out, man. They need to take that episode of Lamar Odom down for real. But you know what? They can't. Everybody then got their copy of it and put it on other channels. It's gone. It's too late. It's too late. Talk about Gilly and Flip. I already did. You can't play with Philly dudes like that. Philly not with that shit. Philly not with that shit. They not with the plan at all. That's just their personality. They got a very serious character. Like, again, I'll say this again. They'll play amongst themselves and shit. Like, y'all might get Gilly acting silly on the internet and, doing him. He's entertaining, but he's still a nigga from North Philly. He's from fucking North Philly and shit. So, and like he said, when in Philly, when they say, I'm gonna run down on you, nigga, be talking about a home invasion or some shit like that. So, y'all got it. That's it. He just shouldn't play with Philly guys like that. If he want to continue doing the joke and like that's his brand. That's how he got to where he at. Queen's Flip. He was, part comedy and that's his package. Don't do that with Philly at all. Don't do that with nobody from Philly and shit. That anybody from Philly would have took that the same way, for real. He said he should have laughed that shit up. I think the fact that it was on Gilly's live, it was on Gilly's live. That played a big part in how the thing. He was on Gilly's platform. You're not about to come on here and make me look bad or I'm not about to be silly with you in front of Philadelphia. That's Gilly thing. That's probably what it was. Shit like we didn't have some interactions. I know how you do whatever, but nah. DC too. DC got a similar character. Everybody not with that shit. You gotta have great character judgment if you plan on interacting with people and shit like that. For real. He said, hey, he friends with Erna and the other. I don't know who friends down there, but I know he from North Philly. He from Erie Avenue. He from like 17th and Erie or 16th and Erie or some shit like that. Niggas should know what to expect from Queen's Flip. That don't mean they have to play along with it, and he didn't. So I wouldn't have took it any kind of way. I don't think he had to take it to where he took it, but again, Philly don't play. Shout out to New Orleans. He said, you get your ass shot in Atlanta with them pranks. I appreciate the donation. I didn't catch your name, fam. And I appreciate everybody. It's almost 1,000 people here. I appreciate if y'all share this live. It's crunch time. It's quarantine time. Gilly was in a bad mood. That too, you never know what type of move somebody. It's just not good to play. You learn. I don't know if Flip has ever been in the prison system. Like you learn that immediately in prison. Like you don't play. You don't play. You don't. Seriously. Unless it's your people. You can play with your people and shit, but you don't play. Subscribe to what city's up in here tonight? See Chicago, Camden, New Jersey, Mobile, Alabama, Philly, Birmingham, Boston, Baton Rouge, Long Island, Spartanburg, South Carolina, D.C., Brooklyn, Detroit, Youngstown, Michigan, South Bronx, Alexandria, Virginia, Bronx, Baltimore, D.C., Canada, Wisconsin, Palm Beach. Oh my goodness, this is incredible. The dribble is spreading. It's epidemic. Oh my goodness. Let me find out y'all got the dribble. Y'all got the dribble virus? Is it spreading? Since we all here, how about everybody follow me on Instagram at The Real Gully TV? You can keep up with my exploits. A lot of them start there. You know what I mean? I'll be piloting 3 MacBooks, 3 cell phones. Be looking like I'm on the turntables with the mouse. Glen Burnie, Kalamazoo, Michigan. Y'all still at it. Buffalo, Dallas, Afghanistan, Augusta, Georgia, Norfolk, Oakland, McKeesport, Miami, London, Richmond, Decatur. Appreciate everybody for coming in here tonight. I just wanted to share a few things. I do media. I can be critical of the exchanges and the questions and dialogue directed at a subject. So, yeah, I think that could have been handled more professionally, and they really dropped the ball in the editing room. When y'all see it after y'all leave here and y'all go watch it, I know a few of y'all done seen it already. Y'all gonna understand exactly what I'm saying. Like, okay, let's say everybody was drinking. Why did they put this out? Why did they put this out? Total disregard for Lamar Odom. Lamar was good, cuz. He said, lazy niggas, hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. Like this video. Family, dribblers, would you like the video? I'm going to be here for a little bit longer. We just kicking and just fellowshipping. Yeah, that joint was an awkward interview. I ain't never seen nothing like that on TV. That's gonna be talked about. That shit gonna be on sports shows. That's gonna be on sports shows. That nigga won a championship with Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant. He ain't no regular Joe. Lori might have viewed him as a regular Joe because they, come up together or they know each other and shit. But nah, that shit's going to the sports realm and shit. That is going to the sports realm. I'm pretty sure it's going to the shade room. Like, watch what I tell you. Watch. Eastside Vonnie was good. Philip Hawkins. I cringed when they kept taking shots. I could see it. Do you cover the battle rap world too? I cover all media. I'm ambidextrous. I'm the dribble. Both hands. Straight up. What do I think is going to become of Trav and 50 Cent? Whatever happens with 50 Cent is going to be a grand finale type thing. Like, it's going to be, I don't know whether he will respond with a video trolling, a post on Instagram, Twitter. I don't know. But why y'all podcast guys hate on each other? I don't be hating this shit. I'm just better than these niggas. And I'm going to tell you everything that I got that they don't. So don't call it hating. It's called being critical. You in the same league as me. You profess to do this. I'm the dribble. This is what I do. Is that what you do? That's terrible. Got it? Why were they making it seem like they were beefing before the interview came out? That's internal, I don't know, G Unit business. They probably been had something going on. It probably was realer than we all know. It didn't even start with 50 Cent. Initially, somebody in the comments said something about 50, and Trav just like went off. And you know, the picture, and you know, I don't like how they pressed him knowing he didn't want to talk about old girl. I would never do that. I hate clipping up an interview during the editing process. I hate going in there and have to clip out certain shit. So yeah, I'm not gonna put the fucking reciprocal in an awkward moment so they pause and fuck my video up. I gotta cut that shit out. I gotta go in there and I gotta that gray area where they didn't say nothing, where they just like I might have to remove that shit. Trav exposed some shit though. Monster ain't around no more. Shit look real shaky. Shit, 50 Cent still got a bankroll, man. Bankroll can buy you protection anywhere, yo. For cheap. I don't know. I don't know the hustler nature of them guys over there. But if I was involved in G Unit on any level, I would be high powered as a motherfucker in music and entertainment or fashion. Still, I would be a factor. I would be a factor. Mano just opened up a clothing store on Nostrand Avenue. The same street that he been bragging, you know, rapping about Nostrand, representing N.A. Rock. He just opened a store there, a clothing store there. That's getting busy. That's grown man shit. You feel me? You're building upon infrastructure. That's what's up. Niggas had all that money. Niggas had money. And now you got nothing, not even a buzz and shit. Like, goddamn, you niggas didn't go. Y'all didn't like nothing. You ain't got a movie about your life, a documentary. You ain't got nothing. That's crazy. That makes no sense. That's crazy as a motherfucker. He said 50 threw them bag and Yale broke. That's his fault. It has to be his fault. It has to be his fault. Who you gonna blame for being broke? Who you gonna blame for being broke? Go get a fucking job. Niggas be acting like this. They above getting a job. Go get a fucking job. Go get a job. Niggas want to hustle. Go get a job. Motherfucker, you can get a job and hustle. Like, niggas always want to cut corners and shit like that. What goes up must come down. That's just what it is, man. You want to stay on top, you got to continue to punch the gas. You got to continue to punch the gas. For real. He said the niggas selling weed. All rappers sell weed. What the fuck? That shit wasn't no big revelation. Young jock out here driving Uber. Whatever is required for you to sustain a comfortable existence, do that. If you ain't got to put your life on the line or whatever, do that. What the fuck? This Trav said the G Unit spinner was fake, right? A lot of the imagery that we be seeing online that we so fascinated with, it's not real. It's fake. And people be taking real life risks and chances and shit to try to attain this shit. The shit that people in the streets They jewels be fake, and niggas in the streets be putting their life on the line trying to get a real one. You know what I mean? Same with the chicks. The chicks to be swiping and shit like, or doing their thing and shit. They be trying to get a real one. They be trying to go get a real one. You feel me? Motherfuckers be putting their lives on the line, chasing or trying to, you know, keep up with the Joneses and shit. Why don't you cover LA street content? No. They got people to cover LA street content. I mean, if you're talking about like hustlers and shit like that, if I come across a topic that I feel is interesting, Sean Branch was just talking about Waterhead Bow on here. Trey Bucks. Like this video, man. It'll be real nice if we can get that up to like 500 likes. That'd be great. That'd be great. No. They got niggas to cover that shit out there. Same thing with Chicago. I just had a nigga on here from Chicago, but I didn't say nothing about Chicago. He said it all. You know what I mean? Like, he said it all. Cav Mac covers the LA streets. We got 300 likes. We need 5, man. Come on, hold me down, man. Y'all can't be that lazy. It's right there on the screen. Just, I ain't asking for donations. I got to get up out of here, man. I appreciate everybody for coming through. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Go check out that Lamar Odom situation, man. Tell me how y'all feel about it. Y'all can leave y'all feelings in the comments below, or follow me on Twitter. Twitter popping like a motherfucker again. I didn't know that. Twitter popping again. Yes, Twitter's popping again. Whole bunch of shit be going. Follow me on Twitter, Gully TV1. I'm following right back, Gully TV1. Twitter, all right? And follow me on Instagram, The Real Gully TV. Edward Harris says, I remember you power dunking upstate. Yeah, that's me, man. Damon Frank said, Black Twitter popping again. Yeah, Twitter popping, man. Twitter popping. I've been on it the last 3 days. Yep. Gully TV1. Follow me. I follow right back. I'm about to get up out of here. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Y'all can fuck with me on Instagram, The Real Gully TV. I'll be over there tonight posting. I'll go live at some point, I imagine. We got to stay tuned and, you know, pay attention to the situation with Lamar Odom. This ain't over with. Peace. And I'm up out of here, man. Get y'all ginger up. Word. 1.